Shoot, listen, the way man lucked up and got out of that game of mine.
It's the National Football League.
But good game, man. Whenever you go back and look at this, good game. But you know for a fact you snuck out of there, buddy.
Between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans.
I was happy I ain't have a whole bunch of holding penalties, but that it was like one run, some weird run he had. And it was almost like he knew the play before I did the play.
At the 25.
And he was there. And he picked it off. That's all it was. All right, let's see what we got here, fellas. Come here, boy.
Drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
Oh, boy, get knocked out.
Game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Good. Way to hold on to that ball, bro.
They're now left with 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards, good for his Saints. 1st down. The Saints had 0-3 here to begin the
I moved my line. The linebackers were set properly. I set my lineman going a different direction.
Is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard.
See, that last time I shifted my men going the opposite direction. And he was smart and went the other way.
The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
Now, come on.
Running back, and he's got him. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. You got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive.
Nice, what are you trailing back for, bro?
To begin the game, it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run on first down.
Told you I had to move that line.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Mitchell now, off the play fake. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Good route, good catch.
Texas just a few yards shy of the red zone
that
before going
sack.
out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move
the
ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
I'm okay with that. Let's roll.
Off the RPO, he completes it. Touchdown!
Good catch.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
Well, the Joker, he shouldn't have even been better. I had already run past him.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Stay right there, boy.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Whew, man. Good drive, Raymond. Mm-hmm.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw.
Oh, man. That's the game, bro. I kept hitting freaking height. That thing wouldn't hide the ball.
Surprised because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense?
Yeah, I was
forcing that incompletion.
I was hitting the height, but
an incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hit that boot button, Ty. I mean, Bud, hit that boot button.
Play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
That's all right.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have.
Don't play me back like that, Raymond.
They'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. Both sides were holding their breath there on that. The offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there. I thought
he's not going to throw an interception.
That first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. On the move to his left. This is caught, and so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert.
Get out of here.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Oh, boy.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All right, all right. Let's step up, fellas.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16.
I got to switch it up now.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Get the damn ball. Knock his ass out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Mitchell, off play action. Throw left side complete. That's Brewer. And he'll be brought down at the 27. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
They'll try and run for it. And
come on, man.
Good run. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Let's go.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
2nd and 3.
And he dropped it.
Complete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And on the left side,
unbelievable!
Out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Toward the back,
yes, sir. We want that.
Not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end.
Don't you say nothing.
It costs your team.
So now then the penalty's got
say
him set up
nothing.
with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Ah, the game.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
It should have been there sooner. They made him pump fake.
He's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year.
Bro, you hit me out of bounds. Get up off me. Let up off the button.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes. Because
hey, man, keep your hands off me, Raymond.
He recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass.
Thank you, man.
Where it needed to be.
I appreciate it.
Mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Woo! Yes! Thank you.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. 1 second, all that remains. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game.
Hey, man.
As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Let's go. Come on out of there. Screw it.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he returns this to the 22.
Give him something different, folks. Let's go. Excuse me. Excuse me.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
Get out, man, get out of here, bro. I hate doing different stuff, bro, because that stupid weird happens. That man wide open, and they made him throw it flimsy.
Jumps the play and knocks it away. Really well done.
It should have been picked the way they made him throw it. Unbelievable.
The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. Here's a give up.
Get out of here.
Give him a yard.
Get out of here.
Definitely short.
With the BS.
Down in a few inches. Back to throw here. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as down.
We always hear about guys
Come on now.
Make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Unbelievable!
Let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably what he wishes he had back.
This is hard to watch.
It had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. The 40. 20, 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll get to him just inside the 15 even after that strong run we witnessed. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second down at 7. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Oh, my God.
Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now back to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
2nd and goal from the 1. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're taking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
You're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, they'll run it.
What a ball at!
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 3rd down, it's Warner, and he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got it down to the 28. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
Let me see that.
Get this one down to about the 27.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. The decision is to decline it and not give them the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
And with time, they'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
They couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last.